Believe it or not, it's second semester and graduation is just right around the corner. So, we're gonna go over some things. First, I want you to get this packet out and we're gonna go through that real quick. And then Ms. Marco will go over the FAFSA information. The only thing on this first page that you need to be made aware of is the top portion about your cap and gown. Show of hands, who has ordered their cap and gown? Good job. Good job. Okay. Caps and gowns are currently $54.95 plus shipping and tax. Now, when you order your cap and gown, you will put in a shipping address. They send them here. Okay, all the caps and gowns will come to Lawton High School, and there's a distribution date that we will do, or we'll discuss later as we go through this packet. But if you have not already ordered your cap and gown, you need to do that. Okay, the last day to order them online using this QR code, which still works, I checked it yesterday. Using this QR code is March 29th. After that day, you can no longer order online. You have to call Jostens and order it through them, okay? So get your caps and gowns ordered, right? Most of you in here said that you've already ordered yours. We got a list this morning with a lot of names on it, so thank you for going ahead and doing that. But if you've not done that yet, you need to get that done. You have to order through Jostens. You cannot use a cap and gown from Amazon or anywhere else that you can get one. You have to use the one from Jostens. It's a specific red and it's specific to Lawton High School, so make sure that you have gotten that taken care of. Are there any questions about caps and gowns? Okay, if you will turn to the next page. A lot of these are just dates of upcoming things that we've got going on. Some are just senior specific, some are just events that we have going on here at Lawton High. Today is the meeting. Sorry, I got distracted by, oh, I see what happened. Okay, Wednesday, April 8th is cap and gown distribution. That will happen in the main foyer. Mr. Gravely will be here from Jostens and he will be handing out caps and gowns for those people who have paid. You're paid in full. If you are not here on that day, don't worry. They will keep them in the vault in the main office. So we will be able to get you your cap and gown if you cannot be here for that time. He'll be here from 10 to 1 p.m. on April 8th to hand out caps and gowns, okay? Friday, April 10th is our Lore Assembly here in the auditorium. That is something that you have to pay to go to. Tickets are $3, and then on that Friday of Lore, tickets will go up to $5. Wednesday, April 1st through Friday, April 10th is senior speech signups. If you are interested in giving one of the senior speeches this year, be looking for that information to come in your Google Classroom. There will be a sign up. And then there will be auditions on Thursday, April 16th after school. We typically have 2 speeches, one at Senior Awards Assembly and one at graduation. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to audition to give one of those speeches, be looking for that information. It will be coming in your Google Classroom. Guys, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to be in the senior class Google Classroom, especially at this point. So much information for you from here until graduation will be put in that Google Classroom. If you have not already joined that, the Google Class code is on the front of this paper, okay? So make sure you are in that Google Classroom because that is how we get information out to you guys. Thursday, April 16th, and here we'll have Mr. LHS. Tickets will be $5. Monday, April 20th, CPR training. If you have not already done your CPR certification for graduation, it is a requirement. You cannot graduate if you do not have that CPR certification. If you do not have it, you will not participate in graduation. This is the last opportunity to do it here at the school. A sign up will be put in your Google Classroom to sign up for that, and it'll be here in the auditorium at 10 o'clock on April 20th. If you miss that date and you still haven't done it, you're probably gonna have to pay for a CPR certification. Okay, so this is free to you. Sign up, get it taken care of. Okay, Friday, April 24th, if you are wanting to decorate your cap, this is different than having your cap beaded if you're Native American. This is like bedazzling your cap, putting stuff on top of it, whatever. If you are wanting to decorate your cap, a design idea is due to me on April 24th, okay? You have to bring me your design idea. You can do it before that date, but if I have not received it from that date or on that date, you don't get to decorate your cap.
And guys, if you have to get the CPR certification on your own, the cheapest one I have found is about $25. And it's an online thing that you have to do a little online, watch a couple of videos and answer some questions. So don't miss this opportunity. There's no reason for you to have to spend an additional $25.
And it really is so easy, you guys. You come in, you watch 2 videos, you practice on a dummy, and that's it. It's very easy. It doesn't take up a whole lot of your day. Come and get it taken care of. So he asked if you're already certified through something else because of medical training or whatever. If you have a CPR certification, just make sure that you bring that documentation into Ms. Marco so that they can get it marked that you have it, okay? Because when they're looking at walking, who's walking and who's not, those are the things they're looking at. Okay, Saturday, April 25th is prom. Prom will be at Cameron University McCaslin Ballroom this year. Prom is from 8 to 10 p.m. Tickets will be $40 each. This will include light snacks and drinks, photo booth, all the things. You come to prom, everything's included. You pay your $40, everything is included at prom. We will be selling tickets March 2nd through March 6th. That's not next week, it's the week after. All tickets are $40. There's not a deal if you are buying as a couple. Every person's ticket is $40, okay? The theme this year is Starlit Garden. We do have posters that have been put up yesterday, but tickets will be on sale March 2nd through the 6th. Before school, during lunch, and after school. Monday, April 27th through Friday, May 1st is Senior Week. Our senior class officers are working on all of that, and so more information will be added to your Google Classroom once we have that finalized, but just keep that on your radar. Senior Week will be the week after prom, okay? Sometimes I think they have like some spirit days planned like for you guys to dress up during the week. Just as a last like, hoorah, we're seniors. But that information will be coming out end of March probably, so you guys will have time to figure that out. Tuesday, April 28th is the Renaissance Academic Awards Assembly here in the auditorium at 1 p.m. That only applies to people who will receive letters, so if you don't receive a letter, you don't have to come to that. But if you do receive a letter, we'd like you to come because we'd like to honor you for whatever you're getting honored for. Yes, any of these events, if you have Great Plains and you have to miss Great Plains because of the event that's listed, you can fill out a blue card. They verify with us, hey, was this person there? And we let them know, yes, they were here, or yes, we had that event. Okay, Friday, May 1st is your last senior class meeting. It is very important that you are here that day, okay? That will be the last time that we collectively are together before graduation. All right? On that day, if you are decorating your cap, your final cap decoration is due. Cap in hand, showing me so that I can take a picture of it. Because we have someone who will be at the door with those pictures, checking to make sure that your cap is how you said it was going to be decorated. Because if it's not, and you've added something or something inappropriate is on it, you have to buy a new cap that day at graduation. Okay? Does everybody understand that? All right. Friday, May 8th is rehearsal for senior awards assembly. Everybody participates in that. So that will be in here. Your semester exams are Tuesday, May 12th and Wednesday, May 13th. Okay? Your exams are earlier than everyone else's because during exams, we're at graduation rehearsal. So your exams are Tuesday, May 12th and Wednesday, May 13th. If you are in credit recovery or anything like that, all of that is due by Friday, May 15th so that teachers can finalize grades. That's when we start telling you, you're not graduating. So make sure that if you have to do those things, you have it taken care of before May 15th. Monday, May 18th is what we refer to as Senior Day. We start with senior breakfast and a panoramic photo at 7:30 in the gym. You bring your cap and gown because we will take the panoramic photo with you in your cap and gown. This breakfast is for the senior class. It is provided by the senior parents. It is not for the senior parents, it is for the senior class, but it is provided by the senior parents. And so there will be more information coming in Google Classroom about that as we get closer. After we do the panoramic photo, we walk over to Central Middle School and we do a senior walk through CMS. And then as soon as we get done with that walk, we come right back here and line up for senior awards. Then we have our senior awards assembly at 9:15 here in the auditorium. You do wear your cap and gown for that, and they play pomp and circumstance and all of the things, okay? And then after the senior awards assembly is done, we release you to go have lunch on your own. And then we have senior farewell at 1 p.m. here in the auditorium. Senior farewell is not required and you do not have to bring your cap and gown. It's just something fun to recap your 4 years here at Lawton High School. That evening, they will be doing senior sunset at 6:30 on the LHS football field. Okay? So that whole day, just set it aside. It's senior day, it's your last hurrah here at Lawton High. That is the last day you are in the building. Okay? Thursday, May 21st, is graduation rehearsal. Now, there has been a change. We had a graduation meeting a couple weeks ago, and the initial papers that we handed out to you said graduation rehearsal was from 12 to 2. The information that we received from the district is that our rehearsal is from 11 to 1. So it's been moved up an hour, which is better for you because that is where you get your graduation tickets and you only get them that day so you have more time to give them to your family. Okay? Graduation is at 5 p.m. on Thursday, May 21st. You have to be here or you have to be at Great Plains Coliseum at 4 p.m. Entrance is through the southwest doors labeled Annex Entrance and there will be people over there. The only thing you can take with you to graduation is a car key. No cell phones, no purses, no bags, nothing. Okay?
And for those of you that think the weapons detector doesn't pick up my cell phone, there are admin standing at the senior entrance wanding you. So we ask that you carry your cap and gown over your arm. You're going to walk in, you're going to get wanded, and then we're going to line you up. It is very hot back there. So when you are choosing what you are going to wear for graduation, take that into consideration because you're going to have that gown on over whatever you are wearing. And we have huge fans, but it is still very hot back there.
And consider what you wear as shoes. Girls, high heels, you are standing for a very long time. My suggestion is if you do want to wear heels, you wear them to rehearsal so that you know what it's going to feel like. Because the other thing is that it is a concrete floor, which is harsher on your feet than like carpet would be or anything like that. So make sure that you take that into consideration. Graduation tickets. We talked about this a little bit the last time. Everyone is guaranteed 7 tickets. You are guaranteed 7 tickets, okay? We started this last year where we did a sign up of how many tickets you need. You are allowed to request up to 15 tickets. We are not guaranteeing that you will get that many. But if you are a person who you don't have a very large family, maybe you only have 2 or 3 people coming to graduation that you know of, sign up for 3 tickets. Don't sign up for 7, because then we can take the other tickets that you're not using and put them towards someone else. We will not be handing out extra tickets at rehearsal. So there's a sign up. It's going to be released today in Google Classroom, and you can start signing up. But go home and talk to your families first, because you can only sign up one time. So go home and talk to your family. How many tickets are we going to need? You can request up to 15. We will try to accommodate as best as we can, but know that you are guaranteed 7.
And last year, we were able to honor all of their requests. Everybody got the amount of tickets that they requested. So again, after you discuss with your families, put in your request, it shouldn't be an issue.
It makes it easier for us to just put them in an envelope with your name on it, hand it to you, and you can go. Instead of people getting in line and trying to get multiple tickets over and over and over again. When we know that there are people who only need 2, 3, 4 tickets, they don't need all 7 of their tickets. We are the last rehearsal before graduation this year, because we're the first graduation. So just know that how we have you set at rehearsal will be exactly how you come right back in. And we'll give you more instruction at rehearsal that day. If you are not at rehearsal, this is super important. You cannot walk, because we will pull your card and we will close in the gaps and we will remove the chairs. So if you are not at rehearsal, you do not walk, you do not get your tickets. This is not new. This is how we've done graduation for years. So know that that rehearsal at 11 o'clock on Thursday, May 21st is not optional. If you're not there, you don't walk. Does everybody understand? Okay. Underneath your caps and gowns, we're asking that you wear like just nice clothes, church dress clothes. Most of the girls will wear dresses or like nice pants and a shirt. Boys, we're asking you to wear like nice slacks, nice shoes, maybe like a polo or a button-down shirt. If you have jeans that are like starched and creased, that's okay. Boots, nice boots, not work boots. This is a formal event, and so we want you to look nice, okay? Don't wear pajama pants underneath your caps and gowns. Like, take pride in the fact that you're graduating. This is a big deal.
And do remember that you are going to be wearing your gown, so the main thing people are going to see is what is on your feet. So don't wear Crocs, don't wear slides, wear something nice on your feet, okay?
Okay, the next couple of pages are the cap decorating guidelines. I'm not gonna go over all of this, you can read this. The one thing that I do wanna make mention of is people have already come and asked me about stoles. If it is not a culturally represented stole or something that's given to you by Lawton Public Schools or Lawton High School, you cannot wear it. You cannot wear a stole that has your picture on it, or a stole that you purchased offline that's just says senior whatever. It has to be a cultural representation or something that's given to you by LPS or LHS. Same with cords and stuff like that. The only things that are allowed are things that are given to you by the district. If you do have a stole, it cannot have your name on it. Like if you have like you're Puerto Rican and you have a Puerto Rican stole, it can say class of 2026, but it cannot have your name on it. It cannot have your picture on it. It cannot have a picture of your dead grandma on it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these are the things that we have taken off of people.
These are what we have dealt with. It can't say like RIP and then have a photo of a person that you've lost.
If you show up to graduation with an inappropriate stole, cord, cap, we will take it. Last year I took 2 off of people as they were walking out.
You get it back.
You will get it back. You can wear them for your pictures. We don't care about that. But for the actual ceremony, you can only wear what you're given that has been approved.
And a couple of other things that people have tried to do. You can't wear leis. Even if they are culturally representative, no leis. You can't take flowers and wrap them around your cap. You cannot wear flowers wrapped around your neck. These are all things that we've had these have been issues that have come up in the past. So if you are Hawaiian and you want to represent your culture, do it without a lei. Get a stole that represents the Hawaiian flag.
But we will take them from you. You will get it back at the end of graduation, but we will take them from you and hold on to them until graduation is over. This is not set by Lawton High. This is set by the district. This is their rule. Every high school follows the same rule. But if we're in the back and we're telling you, because we had a girl last year, she would rather not walk than take her stuff off. And so she left. Take it off, wear it for all your pictures afterwards. If you're taking pictures in your caps and gowns before graduation, by all means, wear whatever you want to wear for that. But for the actual ceremony, you cannot wear those things. Unless you are given a gold tassel because of your GPA, which will happen at senior awards. The only other tassel that is allowed to be worn is the gold tassel. Otherwise, you need to wear the tassel that comes with your cap. If you've got a decorative tassel with a package or whatever, put it in your car, hang it in your room. But the ones that need to be worn are the ones that come with your cap. If for some reason you lose that, usually Jostens has extra tassels at graduation. Jostens will be at graduation to be there to help with any needs that we have. So just know that will be there.
And if you are tribal and your tribe does a eagle feather ceremony, you are allowed to wear the eagle feather on your cap. That is the only exception to what's additionally allowed to be worn on your cap. My turn. Now I get to talk about what will keep you from getting to graduate. First and foremost, we need you to be in attendance. If you are not coming to school, you are most likely not passing your classes. And some of you may not know why you are in a class. You may think it is a class that you don't need and it does not matter if you fail. You don't know that for sure. So just as a general rule, you need to be coming to school in order to pass your classes. And you need to be monitoring your grades. If your grade is falling, you need to get it up. There will be some of you that do not pass something required for graduation. Mrs. Berkey and I are going to be looking at those of you after spring break that are in a situation where your grade is unrecoverable in a class that you need for graduation. At that time, we will call you down and we will try to come up with a solution. You have to understand, though, to be able to participate in graduation, what you need for graduation must be completed by May 15th. So you do not have until May 21st to get it done. You have until May 15th to get it done. And it is very unfortunate, but I have had to pull students and tell them they do not get to graduate. So the other things that you need to make sure you have done or are doing: personal financial literacy. Some of you have it online, because you had never taken it in a class, you need to make sure that you are getting that online personal financial literacy done. CPR. We have given you the date for the last CPR session that we will be offering. ICAP. It is OK College Start. You should be doing it in your second period. If you do not have a second period, you need to make sure you are doing it on your own. If you do not remember how to get to it, you log into your Chromebook. You have to go through your Chromebook. You go to the waffle on Google. You scroll down until you see OK College Start and you open it. It will automatically log you in. You do not create an account. You do not enter your credentials. It is already done for you. And there are 6 items that you have to complete your senior year. If it shows 6 out of 6, you are done. You don't need to worry about perhaps you didn't do something a previous year. All I'm going to look at is, did you do the 6 out of 6 for your senior year? You have to apply for FAFSA. It is the free financial aid website. That second single sheet of paper that you received is a handout telling you what procedures you need to follow. If you are not going to college, you are not going to a trade school, you know that in no uncertain terms you do not need to fill this out, I have an opt-out form that I will give you. You take it home. If you're 18, you can sign it yourself. Otherwise, a guardian has to sign it. You bring it back to me. I mark that you've completed the FAFSA credential. Okay? Are there any questions about those items? Okay, then there is one thing I am going to beg of you. Check your emails. For many of you who I never see, that is the only way I have to communicate with you. And if you are not checking your emails, it is very probable that you are missing some very important information. Or I'm asking you a question that I need an answer to before I can complete something for you. You have got to check your emails. Next, we have had several colleges reach out saying that some of you have applied, but they have never received a transcript. If we do not know where you have applied, we do not know we need to send a transcript. So if you have applied somewhere, and even if you're not sure if a transcript was sent, I want you to go by Miss Hill's office. It is in the main office. You just go in, you say, I need to speak to Miss Hill, and you need to tell her all of the places that you need your transcript sent. Now, you are probably going to continue to get emails from these universities telling you that your application is incomplete. It will say that until they receive your final transcript. Your final transcript will not be ready until approximately the middle of June. So we cannot send those final transcripts until the middle of June. After that point, everything should be complete. Okay? Anything else? Any other questions you guys have come across?
Are you going to do the Google form for them too?
Oh yeah. I'm going to be posting a Google form for CPR sign up. I was going to try to wait till closer to the date for it because a lot of you will sign up for something and you've forgotten you signed up. So I'm going to probably post it around the 1st of April for you to sign up. That is so I can tell the firemen how many people we have, so they know how many firemen they need to bring, and they know how many dummies they need to bring. So I need you to sign up so I can give them an accurate number.
And a sign up for where they're going?
Yes. And I will be posting a survey, and this is data that we need to, the State Department will ask us for this data. So on this survey, it's going to ask if you are going to a 2-year college, if you are going to a 4-year college, if you are joining the military, if you are going to trade school, or if you're just entering the workforce. This data is not going to go anywhere. It's something that we just have to have numbers. I need to say, 4% of our seniors are joining the military. That's all I need it for. So don't think that I'm trying to get this for some nefarious reason. I'm not. I just need numbers, okay? So please, 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 when you see these surveys, fill them out. Don't ignore them. Don't delete the post that says, Mrs. Marco made a new post to Google Classroom without reading what it says, Connor.
Guys, listen to me. If you need help, ask us. We don't know unless you ask. And the other thing is we do have resources available. So if you need help with a nice outfit or a nice pair of shoes, cap and gown, any of that, please come to us. Don't just assume that we know, or don't choose to not participate because you don't have those things. We want to help you. We want you to participate. Okay?
But again, if we don't know, we're not mind readers.
You can come to me, Miss Marco, Miss Berkey, any of the admin, and we will get you taken care of. Okay? The other thing I forgot to mention, as we get closer to graduation, there will be a QR code that is put in the Google Classroom for photos, for graduation photos. This is for pictures that the company actually takes at graduation. If you want to purchase those photos, you have to fill this out before graduation. You can't do it after. Now, if you fill this out, you're not obligated to buy the picture, but it's the only way you can buy the picture. Does that make sense? So be looking for that. When I tell you it is super important that you're in the Google Classroom, it is, because as we get closer, April and May, you're going to get a lot of information put out into that.
Now, we will have some laminated copies of those QR codes at graduation practice. You are allowed to have your phone at graduation practice. So if you have not signed up prior to, do it that day. Because the number of parents that we get that call us that are angry because they didn't know and they didn't get to order photos and it's out of our hands, we don't want that to happen.
And we do send a text message out about it with the QR code, with the link to sign up. But if your parent's information is incorrect in LPS's system, there's nothing we can do about it. And we do get those phone calls if we didn't know. Guys, you're seniors. You're about to be adults. We expect for you to go home and tell your families this information. We try our best to get the information out. We use social media. We send text messages out, all of the things. But if they're not seeing the LHS Facebook, if they don't have the correct information in the LPS system, there's not a lot we can do about it. So make sure that you're letting your families know that these things are coming. The last couple of years, we've had a group that was outside selling different items that are like teddy bears, flowers, some other things. You can order those in advance, and then they can also be purchased at graduation. So that stuff will also be coming out as we get closer to graduation. So just be looking for all of that. I know it's a lot, but please make sure your families know. And like I said, we try to post it on social media, send text messages out so that your parents are getting it, but help us out, okay?